At this stage you have made a square Jackson-Pollock lookalike in the graph window. But in order to make it an insightful graph, you'll start by going to the network diameter. If you click on Run, it shows the different measurements it will calculate within the network using a series of algorithms. Click on OK, and you'll see its calculations in a 2D graph output. Just close that panel and go to the Appearance window. Click on this toggle button to adjust the size of the nodes. If you click on the Ranking tab, you can choose all the different metrics you just calculated, including a number of others like the amount of tweets and mentions. You can choose a specific metric which will have an impact on how we understand the graph. For now, we choose Between the Centrality algorithm, which shows us how users pass messages from one user to the other. You can adjust the varying sizes of the nodes with these options. My experience is that a minimum size of 10 and a maximum size of 250 is useful to separate the more influential users from the less influential users. If you click Apply, you see the change of the shared messages to the relative size of their influence, but you still do not see the communities of users. To do this, you can start by adding different colors to the graph with the modularity option, which is a community detection algorithm. Click on Run and close the pop-up window with a 2D graph. Toggle the palette icon in the Appearance window to adjust the colors. This gray little box will be the main colors for the nodes, which you can change by clicking on it and choose a specific color. To add different coloring to different nodes, go to the Ranking tab and select Modularity class and click on Apply. You see a variety of colors in the graph, and in the color slider you can even fine-tune the colors by clicking on the arrows or selecting the different palette in the color box icon on the right hand side. From a black block, it's now a colorful block. Now we are going to spatialize the network graph to better understand its structure by going to the bottom layout panel. By selecting Open Org and clicking Run, the magic starts to happen and the graph expands. You can see that there is still overlap of different nodes. To get a clear separation, click on No Overlap and then Run again. Depending on the complexity of nodes and edges, this can take a while. After it's finished, you can now zoom in and out and move the graph in the View panel. You can even toggle on the labels of the nodes by clicking on the T icon. I would encourage you to try other layout algorithms and statistical options for yourself. Just remember the steps from the Statistics panel to the Appearance panel and the Layout panel. In the next tutorial, we will learn to export your graph.